Okay, let's dive in. We're jumping headfirst into something really exciting today, maybe even a bit unexpected.
Hmm.
It's a celebration for a huge milestone, Gundam's 45th anniversary.
45 years. Wow.
Yeah, but this deep dive isn't about, the whole celebration.
Yeah,
We're zeroing in on one specific, pretty fascinating part of it.
that's right. We're looking at this unique crossover event, Mobile Suit Gundam teaming up with Hatsune Miku.
The virtual singer icon, yeah. And our focus really is on this brand new line of collectible figures that came out of this partnership.
Right, they're part of Bandai's Capsule Action series.
Okay, capsule action. So
Yeah.
our mission basically is to figure out what these little figures are, what makes them stand out.
And maybe importantly, how you might actually get your hands on them.
Because it's this mashup, right? Gundam's legendary mechanical design.
Yeah, that real hard-edged look.
Colliding with Miku's aesthetic, which is like instantly recognizable, very vibrant.
And what's genuinely interesting here is how they're doing this fusion within that Capsule Action line.
Oh.
Okay, because this series, it's known for getting surprising detail and articulation into a really compact size.
How compact are we talking?
We're talking figures only around 90 millimeters tall. So what's that, like 3.5 inches, roughly?
Wow, 3.5 inches?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like much space to work with.
No, but the detail they usually pack in and the movement,
Mm-hmm.
it's often pretty incredible for capsule toys.
Right. And they didn't just pick any old mobile suits for this, did they?
No, they went for two absolute legends. You've got the original RX-78-2 Gundam.
The classic.
Yeah.
Granddaddy Gundam.
Exactly. And the MS-06S Char Zaku, the red one.
Instantly recognizable. But these aren't just like tiny versions, are they?
No, that's the core idea, reimagining these machines through Miku's lens.
So like colors and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Both the RX-78-2 and the Zaku are getting released in Miku's signature colors, that sort of teal and pink palette.
Okay, I can picture that.
And integrating her visual themes right onto the mobile suit designs themselves.
And I heard there are different versions too.
They're giving us options. For each mobile suit, the Gundam and the Zaku, there are two distinct versions.
Okay.
You can get the Hatsune Miku color Ver, that's the solid, vibrant colors you'd expect.
Right.
Or there's the Hatsune Miku clear color Ver.
Oh, like translucent.
Yeah, made with clear plastic. Gives it a totally different feel,
So that's 4 figures total if you want the complete set for this release.
Exactly. 4 unique figures. Material-wise, it's mostly ABS and MABS plastic. Pretty standard stuff.
Okay.
But here's where it gets really interesting for this scale.
Yeah.
They come fully assembled.
No building required. Nice.
Right. And they boast an estimated 38 points of articulation.
Wait, hang on. 38 points on a 3.5-inch figure from a capsule series?
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
seriously pushing what you normally expect from this format.
That's amazing. It means they're not just little static display pieces.
No way. You can actually pose them dynamically, which is, a huge draw for collectors. Okay. That's genuinely cool. But it raises the big question, though. Where do you actually find these things?
Good question. The info we have says they're being sold exclusively through a platform called Gashapon Online.
Gashapon Online, right? That's Bandai's thing where they sort of simulate the physical capsule machine experience, but on the web.
Pretty much, yeah. You browse, you make your pull online, and then later they ship you whatever mystery item you got.
So key dates. Is there a window for this?
Yeah, pretty specific. Reservations kicked off May 29th, 2025.
Okay, so they're live now, depending on when you're listening.
Right. And they closed June 15th, 2025. That's Japan Standard Time, remember?
Important detail.
And shipping.
Expected towards the end of September 2025.
Gotcha. And the cost.
It's 1,500 Japanese yen per figure, tax included.
1,500 yen. Okay. And there was a note, too, wasn't there? About physical machines.
Oh, yeah, a little heads up. They might pop up in actual Gashapon machines in Japan before the online orders ship out, so something to keep an eye on if you happen to be there.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So, stepping back a bit, these cool little figures, they're just one piece of a bigger puzzle.
This is all part of a much larger Gundam 45th Anniversary x Hatsune Miku project. It's a full-blown thing.
And the theme, tying it all together, is this idea of blending. What was it? Gundam's mechanical strength.
Yeah, that raw power. And Miku's musical magic.
It's an interesting concept pairing.
Definitely. And it's not just these figures. The whole celebration includes other stuff, too.
Like what?
Like special-themed gunpla kits. You know, the model kit?
Oh, cool. A Miku Gundam Gunpla.
Potentially, yeah. And various other merchandise, even events planned inside the Gundam metaverse.
Okay, so it's a significant event.
Mm.
These figures are an exciting part, but there's more happening.
Exactly. It's designed to really hit fans of both worlds.
So why should you listening care about this? Well, whether you're deep into Gundam, or maybe you follow Hatsune Miku, or honestly, even if you just appreciate when pop culture does these fun, sort of unexpected mashups, these figures are a really unique collectible, aren't they? The detail and that crazy articulation packed into such a tiny size.
Especially for a capsule toy, it's genuinely impressive, makes them stand out.
Definitely. And hey, if you're enjoying this kind of deep dive, exploring these surprising collectibles and other fascinating topics, maybe think about subscribing. That way you won't miss out when we dive into something else cool next time. Just a thought.
Sounds good. So, quick recap then.
Yeah, let's do it.
We've got these highly detailed, really surprisingly articulated capsule action figures.
Right. The RX-78-2 Gundam and Char's Zaku.
Yep. But decked out in Hatsune Miku's iconic colors. All part of celebrating Gundam's big 4/5s.
It really makes you think, though, doesn't it?
How so?
Well, seeing how creative and, frankly, how successful crossovers like this can be, what other completely unlikely pairings of big franchises might we see celebrating anniversaries down the road?
Oh, wow, yeah. Like, what other wild combinations could pop up?
Yeah. Exactly. And what kind of crazy, unexpected collectibles could that possibly lead to? Something to ponder.